The war of words between two Abatembu traditional leaders is intensifying, and 30 initiates from the Eastern Cape have died from circumcision-related injuries. Ambusisiwa Khatebe with the latest news update. The war of words between two Abatembu traditional leaders is intensifying, with Nelson Mandela's grandson, Chief Mandla Mandela, lashing out at King Buyelekhaya Dalindyebo, calling him delusional. Chief Mandela was responding to reports that the king plans to remove him as the chief of Mvezo. Mandla Mandela was installed 6 years ago in a ceremony attended by King Dalindyebo, among others. Chief Mandla was speaking at his winter warmth project where he handed out blankets to elderly people outside Mthatha.
After he was sentenced to 15 years imprisonment, he threatened the government that he will cede from the country. Have you ever come to see that coming to fruition? He's clearly shown that he's a delusioned individual.
Meanwhile, messages of support are still pouring in for former President Nelson Mandela outside the Mediclinic Heart Hospital in Pretoria. 6 bikers from the Ride with Motorcycle Club in Mahikeng in the northwest rode 350 kilometers to wish Madiba better health. The bikers lit a candle and prayed outside the hospital. Mandela is being treated for a recurring lung infection. He spent almost a month in hospital. The presidency says he's in a critical but stable condition, but has denied he's in a vegetative state. South African singer Kurt Darren has been seriously injured in a road accident in Pretoria. The smash occurred on the Moloto Road in the early hours of this morning. He was airlifted to the intensive care unit of the Mill Park Hospital in Johannesburg, where he is being treated for multiple injuries. Darren and his 2 companions were on their way home after watching a rugby match. An oncoming vehicle apparently approached them in the middle of the road, forcing Darren to swerve, causing the car to roll. A friend of Darren, Etienne Ludic.
He is experiencing a lot of pain. He did break 8 ribs in the crash, but he is in a stable condition in the Mill Park Hospital. His wife, Dune, and her mother is still in Italy. They left for Venice on Tuesday.
And lastly, the Eastern Cape Health Department says 30 initiates from the province have died from circumcision-related injuries, and nearly 300 have been hospitalized over this initiation season. Department spokesperson Sizwe Kupelo says in the most recent case of botched circumcisions, 10 initiates were rescued from a forest in Mbizana. Kupelo says the initiates are recovering in hospital. A total of 293 initiates are currently in hospital in the province, recovering from dehydration, gangrene, and septic wounds. Some have lost their genitals.